6555 for your message or massages. Big Cat, come in. Come on. I've got intel. Khaleesi, Carl, are you in attendance? Can I get a cat? Let's see who's in the comments. Who's here at the offset of this journey into what? Intel, recon, Big Cat. You come here because I'm a pointer. I point, I don't pick. No judgment here. But I'm telling you, darling dears, you know how much you are having an influence on someone else by your motivation when your Fitbit crew starts sending you what? Personal emails to see what's wrong. Why aren't you on your game? I had to tell them about the hair dye gate. I was going through crisis and turmoil and I let the crew down. I wasn't keeping my 15,000 steps per day up. So I dived back in on Monday, right? And this morning, this is why I'm late, I had to quickly drop a quick 10,000 steps on them. Let them say, hurrah, I'm back. Glad to see you, darling dears. Let's see who's in the comments. Who's along for the ride? We've got Bonita Ballerina. Pinky's up. Wagwan, you good? Are you fab? No, it's not Scalawa. I told you. I'm a pitchy patchy cat. I say go. No one's perfect. Right? Yeah. And I've got my third eye covered so you can't trick me. Right? We've got the Narc Vanquisher. Hello. Big Cat Wave. Rise of Ravens. LLC. Hello. Queen Love. Little Feather. All the way from Michigan. Fist Bump. Wagwan. Are you good? Nicole. Miss Neffy. Pinky's up. What's this? Mabes George, a new face in this place. Cat. Glad you could pop in, dear. Grand Rising. Dakisha Bell. Garnet Brooks. Lex B. Wagwan. And a Big Cat Wave to whomsoever I haven't mentioned. Because you know I can be a chatty cat. Just like yesterday I was telling you about what? Nefertari. Yeah. Ramesses II's wife. She was so fabulous they had to call her what? Wife of God. God's wife. She was in charge of everything. The money, that you name it, she was in charge of it. Nothing went down in Egypt unless Nefertari said yes. When she passed on, Ramesses was never the same again. On her epitaph, they had Nefertari, for she whom the sun rises. So I thought, what? I'm having that. I claim that in the name of the Most High. For she who the sun rises. Baby. Big Cat, I hope you woke up with pep in your step. Kicked your way out of the duvet like a 6-month-old. As you what? Did the day. You started before you even knew you was on it, mate. What's this? Got fluff in my mouth. How the hell did that get there? Listen, I'm a cat under attack, but I'm always ready. I can roll with it, mate, and still come up smelling lovely. Fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely, in fact. The planetary energies. The moon conjoins with Pluto. The moon, right? Your emotions, your habits, your intuition, and Pluto, the planet of fucking knees blood. Yes, baby. It's got transformation. It's about your power. It's also about obsession. Right? As well as healing. As well as what? Life and death. The power of transformation, darling dears. From what? A regular Joe into what? For he or she, for whom the sun rises. Oh gosh, I love it so much. It turns me on. Let me tell you something. Can I sit in front of Isis? Right? This is Nefertari, where she's been initiated by Isis. Yes, baby, I know what I'm talking about. I told you, I've been telling you a long time. I'm a budding Egyptologist. In fact, I should say, I'm a knowledgeologist. Yeah, a knowledgeologist. I live to learn. And I learn to live, darling dear. Under the most untenable circumstances, till I decided what? Tinky Winky's where I'm going. I'm leaving. I'm taking my fabulous, gorgeous loveliness, my whole power grid with me. Sackcloth and ashes and barking at passing cars. I did it. For nearly 2 decades, blood. I forgot. I was the red light, green light champion. Won't happen again, blood. The DNS wasn't fabulous, gorgeous, or lovely. Still looked over my shoulder because it's not sneaking up on me. As I was saying, with the planetary energies, the moon conjoins Pluto. Take care not to overreact, right? What's that? I've just got an email from somebody called Jessica. I've got your email, Jessica, but I'm on a live. I'll get you in a minute, right? And well, not a minute. It might be a whole 60 minutes. You know how it goes. Come see, come saw, this and that. Anyhow, right? Avoid, darling dears. Oh, allowing your feelings to overpower you. Avoid having arguments, tongue wrestling, right? Tussling, right? Because from a distance you don't know is the chicken head, blood. Listen. I didn't want to fall out with you, Big Cat, but I will fall out with you over this. I will. You don't tongue wrestle. Right? Avoid having arguments centered around any jealousy you may have. The reason why you'll be having jealousy because the moon is what Skullduggerous, and the moon is effing in a big way with Pluto today. Yeah. It's gonna drop some insecurities within you and maybe pointing out somebody's doing better than you. Who cares? Nobody knows what they went through to get to where they are. Leave them with what they got, and why be jealous of someone when your own life's purpose, in a North Node kind of a way, is fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Beware of any negative self-talk, right? Because this could lead to what? Desperate actions. Desperate actions? Lord Jesus, if I had pearls, I'd be clutching them beaches with you, blood. Desperate actions from a big cat? I told you, props are everything with me. Don't get smoked, and don't smoke yourself. Not with these planetary energies. The moon, the Skullduggerous moon, decides, you know what? I'm not doing enough. It's not doing enough by what? Conjoining Pluto. It decides that it's going to quickly slip off, right, and do a sextile with Neptune tonight. So any negative energies will be giving you what? An old 1-2. Yes, baby. It will drag you into a dark pit, a hole. I felt the energies after I did my 10,000 steps and awarded myself with my first mocha of the day, and I went to have my shower. A past memory came up. And Big Cat, I can't believe I allowed myself to be in such a circumstance. This is why when you forgive, it's not just for them, it's for your own self. You have to forgive it. Tears fell from my eyes. But it was not sorrowful tears, darling dears. It was tears of strength. Gone from what? Picked on and pushed around. A people pleaser, right? To what? Survivor, right? To a thriver. And I'm not having it, blood. It could not, I repeat, cannot, in the words of Jocelyn Hernandez, happen to this big cat again. Nor will it to you, darling dears. My message is not for everybody. Not everybody's going to like my flavor because I come with what? A strong marker, mate. I tear off the bandage. Make you realize you're not a cum bucket, a vacant orifice, and you're not taking on tenants. Right. Big cat. They was the wrong package at the right address. Yes, baby. When you're angry, you're just a character in someone else's story. They're able to pull you about. And whomsoever holds your emotions, darling dear, is your king. I tell you this all of the time. When you release the anger, you can become the lead in your story. And then it will be what? His story. Their story. History. The past. Recon. Only. Not a place to live, darling dear. Doesn't go with what you've got going on. You are the right address, big cat. But you had the wrong team. allowing yourself to be handled. Handled, big cat. Sit with that a moment. Allowing yourself to be handled. This speaks about what? Manipulation, shiftation, and a whole lot of shoveling on you, darling dear. By a bottom feeder with little finger waves, a full-on back front neck tabber. They get no S. They got the what? The T-Rex arms. But they masked it well, darling dear, as they tried to move how you moved. Until they couldn't anymore. Till they turned around and started to beat you with their T-Rex arms for your moves, your light. They did not have the right, they didn't have the right game plan. They didn't to utilize, a wonderful word, to utilize your particular expertise. You have to change it around, darling dear, and look at it for what it was. Look at the table you bought. You was the goddamn table. The entree, the main meal, the dessert, the coffee and chocolates. You was the invite. You was everything, darling dear. They couldn't utilize your expertise. You was unable to maximize your potential in their presence, whether it was a lover, a mother, father, cousin, sister, brother, whatever. The wrong package was for you, darling dears. You wasn't able to what? Be your buddy's cat. Until you escaped, chewed off your proverbial foot, did the tinky winky. They can't believe the cat you are. You were showing them who you were. You tried to take them with you many times. This is why many of you was on the hamster wheel of the breakup, makeup cycle. Listen, that was really hairline taking. They kidnapped your common sense, your flip-flop, and held your, was it your hairline for a ransom? It was not you, darling dear. It was they, them, and You was always the right package, big cat. But you had to realize your fabulous, gorgeous loveliness. You had to learn how to love thyself. After Father, God, Mother, Isis, I told you I've got a famous 5. Love the Most High. Father, God, Mother, Isis. Love of thyself. The third one is your progeny, because you can't love your progeny and lead them in the way you want them to go, right? If you don't love yourself, it's not going to work, blood. My third and my fourth, it's the body and the bag, kind of intertwined. You have to take care of your temple. You have to exercise yourself on a daily basis. You have to do something that exercises your brain on a daily basis. Some people, I play Candy Crush when I'm really, really trying to what? How can I put it? When I really want to be calm and at peace. I know you may think, what candy? Listen, I'm on the what? I'm on level 2,100 and something. So I've been playing that shit, yeah? I've been playing it. But when I play it, it calms me down. When I finish playing, I'm open to any spiritual downloads. Things that I write down, or I get to my MacBook, or I might use my phone and make a quick note of the energies, the levels, the signals and the signs, the messages that come through. The wrong package, darling dear. Let's call in the energies of wisdom, guidance, and protection from Father, God, Mother, Isis. So beat mode, energy, up, big cat. Recon is afoot. Oh, we had a terrible storm last night. It woke me up from my sleep. And how my bedroom is, right? The ceiling in my bedroom is so high. It's at a point. It's like I sleep under a pyramid. I could hear the water deluging off the slopes of the pyramid roof. Yeah, listen, when Divine wants you to be in a position of power, When divine wants you to what? Be in full awake mode. He will lift you up and put you in such a place, darling dear, where peace and prosperity and health is your only go-to move. This is why you must be grateful for the leaps and bounds that you've come on, darling dears. I know it's a solitary celebration, but celebrating you are, because the big cat you be. Recon is afoot. Right, let's get her arm, a rune, see what's going on. This thing is being so rude. It keeps moving by itself. Stay. Is it still moving? It's still moving, isn't it? Or is it my eyes? Listen, Mercury retrograde's got me at hockey. It's got me. It's trying to get my psychological password, right? But I'm not having it. Recognize the energies today, darling dears. We've got the moon conjoining Pluto. Then the moon will sextile Neptune. A lot of negative self-talk and negative energies, which could what? Be bringing up jealousies of a situation that you let go of, darling dear. Don't be jealous. Because if they were good people or a good person, they'd be at your side now. Because like attracts like, darling dears. Like attracts like. Mocha sipped. Right, let's get to it. Just saw 555 on the counter, darling. Oh, just the one, darling. Just the one. We have Bacana. Bebe. This is the Empress energy, Earth and Venus energy on its face in the reverse, darling dear. This also speaks about feminine energy. You do not get along with feminine energy. Why? Because your growth game and the liberation of what you liberated yourself from, darling dear. A full-on what? Silent. Mission impossible, don't you know? Pinky's up. You've got a lot of hatred being directed at you by feminine energy. These are mothers. Well, not really, because they're what? Bottom feeders, darling dear. What a come-up king or queen. They have all of the tools, right, within themselves to get great. But they spend their time hating on you. And you're what? You're gangster. Oh, well. Hey, good for them. Proverbs 12:24. You're a born hustler. You was built for this, darling dear. You've only just what? Taken a what? Step back at this moment in time to take a breath. Take a breath today, darling dears. And realize the planetary energies are trying to what? Pull a old 1-2 shufti on you. Bacana, represented by the letter B, right? For a bottom feeding, right? Bottom feeding, blood sucking parasite. A prakala or prakalisha. This is a mother energy. It could be father, because you know gender is fluid in tarot. Somebody who's obsessively jealous of you, whose grass is not green, darling dear. It's astroturf. On layaway. Yeah. This is somebody who's extremely argumentative. This is the embodiment of all of the queens, but in a negative way. Somebody who is a Jezebel spirit, just like Amber Heard. Let me tell you something. The Empress in reverse, darling dear, unable to what? Co-create. This is somebody who is not in touch with their spiritual side. This is someone casting aspersion on your spiritual practices. And it's not just someone, it's someone's. This is legion, darling dear. Legion. Legion of what? Wrong packages, darling dear. You know, when you open the package, it's fresh, it's shining in the sunlight, guys. The deeper you go into that forest, the more of your hairline you lose. Them edges, blood. I told you, the edges. Very important, especially when you want to put the past behind you like a ponytail. Right, I told you already. We're rocking with what? I am she or he for whom the sun rises. Right. Let's move on, darling dears. Let's move on. We need the outside energies, because these jelly buggelly ones, why? You're targeted. Base of the deck, because you have the Ace of Cups. Your creativity is, darling dear. Some of you may even be pregnant or be mothers yourself, mothers or fathers. This also speaks about what? The offer of said cup, a true love's first kiss, or the friendships, the partnerships that you've been requiring. You're doing something right. You're about to be fulfilled in some way. I told you the wicked and the mouth breathing always see it before you do. They see it for you, because what you are doing now is totally, it's like you've been, they see you as being invaded by body of, was it Night of the Body Snatchers? They think that somebody else is operating inside of you when it was the you they try to beat down with their foolishness. Their scuzz bucket behavior. But it's a group of women. Women. Yeah. Touch not the anointed. Lest you get touched. What their intentions towards you, darling dear, are being what? Returned to sender. Too sweet. Yeah. In a hurry. A lot of finger pointing, blame shifting, a lot of projection. But what they're trying to project to what? Feeble-minded and simpletons, right? Bottom feeders on their level, darling dears. It's not adding up, even to the feeble-minded. Why? Because you ain't that person they're talking about. You ain't. And they ain't you. Sure ain't. Whatever you're doing, darling dear. They wanted to plunder, pillage, and loot it forever. This swamp lurker. Swamp-like behaviors. Oh well, no rest for the wicked. Isaiah 48:22. What's this? Shadow side. They're working with their shadow side, darling dears. Or they have what? Spiritual attachments. This is unclean spirits, darling dear. And can you not see the dull green for the envy and the jealousy? I'm telling you, they'll do anything in their power to make you lose whatever gangster you've got at this moment in time. They're trying to put it out there that you are a mask wearer and you're pretending. How can you pretend to be living in your North Node, blood? I don't know. I don't even want to ponder it, blood, because I'll be manipulating my own flip-flops. And I told you, my common sense. Listen, I'm not picking on me. But this is also a reminder, darling dears, that mirrors are portals. Clean your mirrors on a regular basis. If there's a mirror facing your bed, obsidian black crystal over your bed. I kid you not. Mirrors capture everything since the beginning of time, darling dears. Never you forget that. There's a lot of spirits trapped within mirrors as well, looking for somebody with direct, negative, malicious intent. Who could it be? What am I pre? Not answering it, darling dears, but the ringing of the phone in itself is a message, confirmation of what I'm telling you about the mirrors. Let me just turn this off. Confirmation, darling dear, about the mirrors being portals. Spirits that are trapped in the mirror, waiting for somebody with the direct, malicious intent to feed these negative entities. Protect yourself, big cat. And I tell you this with all seriousness. You ain't the same cat you was before. Everything about you's changed. Continue to what? Work out. Work on your body, darling dears. Get it into the best shape it can be. You are in competition with no one but the cat you was the day before. Last night. This is whom you are in competition with. To be the best version of yourself every day when you kick your way out of the duvet, darling dears. Wicked intent, darling dears. And it's also these negative spirits. The spell castation, because words are spells. Return to sender, darling dear. What they wanted to entrap you with lack, bad vibes, bad credit, darling dear, and a pitchy patchy hairline is on them. They was what? The wrong package. at the right address until they had to fetch the black bags, eh? What did I say? You broke up some kind of a foundation with somebody who was what, a full-on Mitch or bitch, or bitch Mitch, because the Empress is also wife. It could be husband, because I told you gender is fluid in tarot. You mashed up what? A dolly house that was a doppelganger. It really was what? A mud hut. 911 Freddy Krueger mud hut, to be exact. 2 streets over from the loser lane, in the district of the Dam, no less. Yeah. Because they was what? I told you, energy vampires. Whomsoever you broke up a stable foundation with, because it was fugazi, right? This person was draining your power, your essence. Some of you fell into such a funk that you almost took yourself out. But it was their energies, darling dears. Some of them wanted you to take yourself off this Malkuth, right? Miss your life purpose, so they could wear the badge that someone took themselves out because of them. They are so fabulous, gorgeous, and lovely. Well, guess what? You kicked over that dolly house. They were draining your power. The unclean spirit, darling dear. Whatever they intended for you, this wrong package at your right address is on them. Water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yes, baby. Oh, the subterfusion bull swanky, darling dears. Base of the deck. This is what? The Knight of Swords. It speaks about messages, something coming towards you at a hot trot. It also speaks about what? Moving away from heartbreak. No longer allowing words or actions of the past, because this is harsh reactions, violent words. Somebody who was quick to come back, right? But they lacked scruples. This is someone that you would tell your most intimate detail to, right? This is somebody that will curse you about a weakness or a mistake you made. This is somebody that came armed and dangerous. You was at a gunfight, but you only had what? I was about to say a rubber squidgy. or is it a plunger? You had a plunger, right? A sink plunger, right? At a gunfight. What's going on? I have to answer this because it's my son's college. Hello, good morning. Hello. Not really, I'm in the middle of a meeting. It's because you rang me back a second time. What happened? Madam, I do understand you, and I understand the urgency of this, but I'm in a meeting and there's 94 people in this meeting, and I'm heading the meeting. Please let me call you back in about 60 minutes. Will you still be available on this number? Because I do want to discuss this. Sorry about this. Thank you for your time. All right. Listen, right? When it's your progeny, listen, I told you, someone's going to try and get a hold of your psychological password. Don't let nobody, right, pick a fight in your face, darling dear. Gather yourself. Regroup, darling dears. Regroup. I'll regroup with this woman when I finish doing what I'm doing. Interrupt my call. As I was saying, a message is coming towards you at a hot trot, darling dear. A hot trot. Intel. Possibly about this bitter Betty or bitter Betterman. Betterman? Benjamin. Betterman. What's Betterman? Betterman? What's this message that's coming in quickly? And do we need to call the police? or an exorcist. What's this message that's coming towards the big cat at a hot trot from these what? Dark spirits, the wrong package. What's the message? Thank you. Somebody's going to have to make a what? A quick decision. Yes, baby. When you get this intel, because that goes to Three of Swords with the Knight of Swords and plus this too, you're going to have to make a quick decision about someone that betrayed you. Possibly your confidences, right? The swords can also speak about physical violence. You're going to have to make a quick, on-the-go decision, darling dears. The Two of Swords. It speaks about a lot of bad emotions that are going to be arising. We already knew this with the moon conjoining Pluto and then going off to what? Do a sextile with Neptune. A lot of emotions are going to raise up, but you're going to have to make a quick decision over someone that betrayed you. Hold on, let me bring it back up because that call took everything off the screen. Right, I can see you now. Someone's going to have to make a quick decision, but you're going to have to gather your emotions. The sword is about what? Mastering your emotions. Don't make it be an emotional decision that you make based off the deck. Again, a message. Something's coming toward you at a hot trot. But you are a big cat and it's telling you to hold your gangster. Don't just make a decision based on your emotions because it could be a decision that you will regret in the long term. Take your time, darling dear. Don't let no one rush you into anything. Let's keep this Eight of Wands right here so I can see what's going on. What else? The Wands also speaks about fast movement. Possibly even this past person. This bitter Betty or bitter Benjamin. This little finger. This son or daughter of Pennywise the Clown. King of Swords. This is about you mastering your emotions, darling dear. Master your emotions. And it also speaks about mastery. Somebody's about to get some good news about something that they've gained knowledge on. Something that they're putting out there. It also speaks about someone. Not someone, because the ones also indicate a contract. Somebody has a contract or will be signing a contract because of their mastery. This is after heartbreak. The heartbreak could be the amount of time you've worked on it, darling dear. You haven't been getting what you wanted, but you're about to get it. Somebody's going to get a contract signed. But remember, we are in Mercury retrograde in Gemini. Look over that contract before you sign it. Because you don't want to bullshit, yeah? You don't want to bullshit. Remember, you're in competition with no one. They are the competition for you. And it's silent and secret competition, darling dears. We've just got what? Air and fire energy out here. People not getting along. There's also a lot of talking about you at this moment in time. A lot of gossip that's being bandied around, but it's all supposition because nobody knows exactly what's going on, especially this Emperor or Empress in reverse. This is somebody that's trying to create a new foundation, darling dear. They're also wondering whom you're sleeping with. Good God. They're presumptuous and very nosy. They want to know who you're what getting down and dirty with at this moment in time. When we see the King of Swords, it also points out to what? Sputnik, a mouth breather. This is kingship spying blood. They don't get, as they open their wicked eyes and get out of their bed of drudgery every morning, they go to check up and see what you're doing. This person created a lot of injustices in your life. The King of Swords is also a husband, somebody that you've offloaded. It could be a wife you've offloaded or a disingenuous friend. Justice, this person is going through karma and it's wicked blood. They wanted you to live in injustice. They wanted you to live in lack. I see no pentacles out here and no emotions. I don't see nary a one cup. A situation that you possibly rushed into, darling dear. You didn't know the truth with this person. This is why I tell you all of the time. Before you get sexually involved with anyone, again, on this Malkuth, make sure you take your time, big cat. Take the time to find out who they are. And if you see a red flag, as Maya Angelou says, If someone shows you who they are, believe them, blood. Believe them. And have mercy on your hairline. Right. Let's give it another shufti. We want to clarify this because this is karma, darling dears. This person was unjust to you in many situations. And it also speaks about the gossip. The gossip and the slander, guys. They dare to speak about you, darling dears, out of that slash they call a mouth. And they're airbenders. They all pepper dusted it with their own shiznai. They added it. Listen, your name is mud in them streets as far as this person or people are concerned. Why? Because you got better and they can't understand the return to sender or what they intended for you, my dear big cat. They're living with it. What's this? We have the Emperor. This is the father figure, protector, provider. This person was an emperor in your life, darling dears. This person was meant to protect you. I think in your situation, you showed them how intelligent you were by the things you spoke about, where you got your knowledge from, the things that you actually did with your life. You was completely different. But as I said, it was a sexually led situation. This person who was meant to be an emperor in your life put you in competition with others. This also speaks about you having, they didn't believe that you'd have the strength to cut off that energy and move away. And you did it quickly, darling dear. Once you made that decision to leave, you did it quickly. You didn't look back. If this was a legal situation, they did their best to drag it out, darling dear. Try to get blood from a stone to make you crack. And if you notice, there's no cups on the table. This was not a love match. I told you it was the wrong package at your right address, blood. Neria 1 Pentacalium, no cups. This person didn't bring, because no cups, this is no emotion. And it also speaks about lies and secrets. It speaks about emotional manipulation. This person thought you was one of the pack. They thought that they could find many of you when there's only one big cat gifted to one dummy bat per lifetime. They don't have, you don't have a whole a whole line of dummy bats. No. Well, actually you do, but I mean, only one big cat, only one person comes to you per lifetime. That comes to you with the light, darling dear, to lift you up. Their energy is supposed to take you to a new level. You gave them respect in a situation, but this person didn't protect you and they never provided for you, not in the way that you deserve, darling dears. But it also speaks about the fight, the knowledge that you acquired. You went into a field where there was a lot of competition, but you didn't see yourself as being in competition with anyone. Some of you used the knowledge that you gained to what? You turned your hurt into hustle and your pain into pentacles, none which are on this table around this emperor, the one that you had to make a quick decision and then get away from. But this person would love to message you. They want to see if you're still stupid, if you're allowing yourself to be manipulated. They want to know if you're going to forget about the what? The horde. The horde. Clarify the 8 of Wands, please. This is also a message coming in. If this person's coming around to tell you that they love you, it's a lie, blood. They don't love you. They don't. There's not one cup. There's not even what the pentacale to see something healthy going forward. Nothing is on the table, right? Except wands and swords, the emperor and the injustice on its face. Eight of Wands, clarify it for me, please. Yes, baby, be vigilant. This is also the wounded warrior. Gone from the 8 to the 9 of Wands. This person wants to seek your attention at this moment in time because they want to know whom you're calling daddy or mummy at this moment in time. They want to know whom you're giving it to. And again, no cups, no pentacale. Disingenuous, darling dears. Pay attention. This person will use, is trying to see if you still live in the energy of the injustices, because if you're still living in the pain, still having what reoccurring memories and fighting these memories within yourself, instead of what taking the lesson and allowing yourself to feel those pains. This emotionalness, it's like a robot. This is somebody who's a Judas in a Peter suit. This person needs the attention of others. They're charismatic, but they are what? Calculating with their words and their actions. This person hurt you deeply, maybe as many as 8 times. The 8 and the 6. 17, could be 17 years. 16 years. Clarify the 9 of Wands. You must be also spiritual strength. Pray. Because the King of Swords is toxic, darling dear. And it also speaks about the horde. Still in a toxic situation. What fell on the floor? You've got something that they want, darling dear. This is somebody that likes to be involved with someone that possibly even has star quality. You may have a platform, darling dear. Whatever you did to clean up your life and what? Jettison into your new node. You're looking fabulous. I told you. Whatever change you have made in your life, darling dear, it's like a miracle. They can't believe it. They can't believe how much you've changed, how much you've grown. This is also spiritual ascension as you continue to tap in and turn it up. Understanding God is within you. This person uses your star quality or whatever you've done. It could be a new job. You could have written a book. You might even have just baked a cake and posted it on social media. They're using your essence at this moment to what? Beat somebody with. Somebody who's downgrade or low grade. A throuple. Deliberately what? Trying to put you out there on this toxic situation to make them feel that you're better than them. I don't know, it's to abuse somebody with your greatness or whatever you've done to turn your life around. They like to be around people that are making them feel like they're the boss, but this is negative. The King of Swords plus the Emperor, right next to the 5 of Wands. This is somebody who's a master manipulator, darling dear. The wrong package at your right address. Clarify the 5 of Wands, please. Now we see the cups, darling dear, and the cups are in their face. And these 2 chalices that she's pouring out, listen, this is a situation that is master manipulated, emotional, manipulative, and know what they're doing. This person, they've got wands all around them, darling dear. It's sexual energy. They manipulate sexual energy. Because they like to feel like the boss. Anybody around this emperor that is a secret covert, what? King of Swords, that's a narcissist, darling, they're a sociopath. Anyone around them, you're going to start seeing them looking downtrodden. This is somebody who will make people feel nervous and anxious around them with their words and their actions because they don't match up, but yet they want to be treated like an emperor. The wrong package at your right address. Clarify the 5 of Wands, this fighting, this challenge that brought out a change. Realized injustice, it didn't go with what you had going on. Mm-hmm. 5-5. Touch not the anointed, the Hierophant is my Father God Most High. This is armed Taurus. The boundaries that you put up, and it also speaks about tradition. This was a marriage or a long-term situation, or it felt like a long time. Something about underwater. Something was done underwater. You've created a lot of confusion around you, darling dear, by your spiritual practices. There's also people, they're saying that whatever's going wrong in their life, they're saying that you are putting spells and casting this and that on them when you haven't done anything. These people or person are living in their karma. All of the injustices that's going on in their life is their karma, because they abused a situation that was a gift to them, darling dear. Look at this, the Three of Cups on its face, and the only other chalices they're being poured out. This person had no true emotion for you. If it was a marriage, it was a marriage of their convenience. They had no intention of being faithful. 5 of Wands, always looking for the next shiny thing. Well, whatever shiny thing they did buck up on, mate, it ain't shiny. They're being what? They're getting injustice. This could be a legal situation. There could have been a physical fight, darling dear, which they have to go to court about. Go before the judge. The Emperor represents a judge, as well as the Hierophant. Clarify the justice on its face. Because of the injustices you persevered, you put up with, darling dear. You're about to get your wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, emotional fulfillment. You left that situation, and it was the best thing you did. Mentally tormented, you was trapped. This talks about what? Trauma bonding, darling dear. You was trauma bonded in a situation that was hurtful, made you feel less than, and you wasn't able to co-create. But this also speaks about the blind justice in you finding your own emotional fulfillment. Oh, and the page, the Lion Skulldugger's page. What the same, listen, now we know. As we peel back the layers like an onion, darling dear. You saw this person as the Emperor. You could have been in a marriage, a long-term situation. If it's a friendship, darling dear, there was always a fake friend. This person was always blinded with jealousy. They discussed every one of your intimate details, down to the fine details, with anyone that would listen. So if you ever walked into any of these people and you felt the energy, darling dear, it's because the reputation they gave you, darling dear, preceded you. Toxic to the core. If it was a friend, if it was a family member, you was never included in that group because you was different. Your task was, you was always tasked with seeking knowledge that they couldn't understand. They laughed at you behind your back. This is gossiping, quarreling, arguing, making you feel less than. No emotions. But this person is feeling trapped now. This person thinks about you, or people think about you a lot. They think about your ascension, darling dear, and as I said, they're extremely toxic, and they are still putting it out there that you're doing this and that, whatever this and that is. Pay no attention, because you have a miracle coming towards you. This person is a liar, as I was saying, the lying page, right? They're going through what? Displacement. This is a karma card on its face. They've got to find a new home. They're looking for what? A vacant orifice. And wants to be your tenant. You better not let them in, darling dear. It's the wolf at your door. You're going to get a message. Justice, the Libra energy. They're in a lot of debt, spiritual as well as physical debt. This person is a liar. They're an opportunist and they want to keep you mentally blind. So therefore they will come in lying off the bat, darling dear. Not telling you the whole truth. Toxic situation. Listen, look at all these cards, the master manipulator. Look all these cards on its face. This person is a con person, darling dear. And they will breadcrumb you just enough to get you hooked again and tied to toxic temporary situation that must be released. Let's get another deck. See what's going on. We started with the fulfillment cup, a new beginning, your creativities, and it also speaks about the offering of said cup. If it's the cup from the page, you don't want that cup. It's full of fuckanese, subterfuge, bull swanky, and cognitive dissonance. This person will be lying from the gate, darling dear. They will be lying from the gate. Why? Because you've evolved. They didn't think that you'd be able to rebuild. They didn't think you'd have the energy after they bled you dry. But whatever they tried to manifest in your life, dear, it didn't work. And this is also the releasing of you from a contract, a divorce, a separation. It's also a spiritual contract. The Most High is releasing you from that contract with them. Their role in your life is over, darling dears. This is not energy you must invite back in. Anything they tell you will be a lie. And it will set you back. And they're going through karma. And they got the T-Rex arms. I told you, it's not lovely. Some more information about what they intended for the big cat. More information. Thank you. Yeah. What did I say? To manipulate you. You are stable. You are so stable. You're not even a queen. You're the kingpin. You're a queen kingpin. King of Pentacles. This is somebody who's an entrepreneur. I'm seeing Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn energy out here. This is somebody that would love to control your situation, put you back in a cage. This person has addictions, as well as being what? Addicted to lying. This person is a gambler and a risk taker. And the King of Pentacles is supposed to be a husband or a wife, darling dear. They're extremely controlling and manipulated the situation and would love to come back and manipulate you again. Let's split these cards. You're in full-on attraction mode because you bossed up. I see Cancer energy as well as Venus energy. You have somebody watching you at this moment in time. Somebody's sizing you up, darling dear. This is something like a spiritual you. Because you're solo dolo, like the girls or boys on the pole. They see you as being drama-free. They see you as single and independent, darling dear. Whomsoever this King of Pentacles is, if it's not you, darling dear, they see you as what? A catch. They see you as someone who filled up their own cup, darling dear. Base of the deck. And then I told you, Knight of Cups. You're gonna be getting a message, some kind of invitation where you're gonna want to go, darling dears. Go, right? But I'm telling you, this is going to be a different sort of invitation. You're going to feel it in your solar plexus. That is a meeting that you have to attend. I'm seeing Scorpio as well as Libra energy here. Well, let's just leave this a moment because this person who was a pretender to your throne, darling dear, husband or wife material, could have been a friend. They're a parent for sure. That's all they come with is burdens. Sagittarius energy, and their weaponized mate could be what? A itchy and scratchy in their pantaloon, darling. Did this person like to get naked? It could also speak about sexual addictions on every level, as well as being abusive. This person feels powerful when they're breaking someone else down. And I told you, Tim don't have it. Rock pocketos. Buddy, have you got a dime? Do we have time for petty? We might as well. We're here. Jazz, Bell, them have no pentacale. No pentacale, none. Not a bean. This is no true loyalty. I told you, look, the devil is looking down on all of this shit night. The same negative spirits that they try to put on you. Be careful who you lay down with, darling dear. You think an STD of the body is the worst thing you can have? Hey, attachments, darling dear. There's no loyalty. This person and they're a burden, and they're feeling burdened in a situation, darling dear. And they want somebody to take it. You, darling dear, the major supply. They would love for you to come back so they can break you again. This is mental health break, darling dear. This also speaks about homelessness. Some of you are homeless with this person, or their energy brought you to homelessness. Listen, I know all about that shiz Naime. They can do you something that is so bad, darling dear, that you forget who you are and you release the reins of your life. I know. We've got the Knight of Swords. Told you. This person was very harsh with their words, their communications. The Knight of Swords next to the Ten of Wands, blame shifter, a projector, darling dear, blamed you for their lack in life, that they weren't upgrading. Upgrading. Somebody thought they was going to a situation that was being upgraded, but I told you, a Jezebel spirit, just like Amber Heard. This person is a burden and then what? A money pit. And they're with someone who likes to argue and fight as well, darling dear. Good. Good for them. Come on. Base of the deck. Knight of Pentacles. Stuck in a situation, unable to move. I told you, a money thing. The money's not running. Sometimes the karma is who you end up with, darling dear. They are now the wrong package at the wrong address. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on here. Knight of Cups, clarify it. Don't take anything from this person ever again. They left you disappointed, disillusioned, and feeling like a whole dumbass. But don't be too beat up on yourself too much. I told you, it's the moon in Pluto, as well as the moon sextiling Neptune later on, the negative self-talk. Forgive yourself, darling dears. And then forgive yourself again. And then forgive yourself again. And then go to the mirror and find a part of yourself to love on today. Today, guess what I'm loving on? My clavicle bone blood. Fabulous. Validate yourself today, darling dears, by giving yourself a Venus bath. I know it's not Venus Friday, not until tomorrow. Love on yourself today. Use the negative self-talk, right? As what? Inspiration to what? Love on yourself and validate yourself more. You can also go to your birth natal chart, see where the moon is, see what house the planets are in, and it will give you the tools on how to circumvent the negative self-talk. And my right hand is itching me. Can we deal with more Skrilla? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, inviting it in, I'm giving it a good dig, mate. I'm moving skin blood. Pentacale, me say. Pentacale, you say. Fist bump. Yeah. An emperor, darling dear, a protector and provider. This is also you standing in your authority and you're enjoying your singlehood. You don't want no one to rush you into a situation. This is whomsoever's coming towards you. This King of Pentacles, somebody who is highly intelligent, but this is not conceited. This is somebody who will take their time. Why? Because they see you as a worthwhile investment. This goes to Ten of Pentacles. It speaks about a power couple or creating generational wealth. But you're going to do some form of business together. Because you see, as much as you are attracting your like, there's no ones here. This is someone that's going to take their time. Then they don't want to trot you straight off to the boudoir They want to see if you're on their level. Well, guess what? You the emperor or the empress. You want to see if they go with what you've got going on. So everybody's going to be watching everybody. Yeah. Base of the deck. But this person is going to give you their cup. They're emotionally mature. King of Pentacles, King of Cups. It could be the choice between two kings, but I believe that this is one person. This is loyalty, darling dear. The King of Cups, I've told you many times, is self-made. This could be somebody who owns their own business, somebody who is a manager in a managerial position. It could be in the medical field. It could be in the money field. It could be in the exchange of properties, because Pentacles is about lendables, right? Tangible things, Scott. King of Cups, I see Aquarius as well as Pisces energy. But this is also your ascension, darling dear. Learning to master your emotions, learning to respond and not react to situations, even though it's tempting with the Two of Cups. Realizing that drama will bring you straight back into this. Negative self-talk, burdening yourself with lack, making you wish for things that had to be removed from your existence by the Most High. But this is your journey of ascension, mastering your feelings, your emotions, not going back to situations that put you at hockey sticks at dawn, standing in your authority. If you have progeny, you are what an excellent parent. But this also speaks about the solo, the single walk you did alone. The 9 is the energy of the Hermit, the Virgo, isolation for self-introspection, self-improvement. This is why your vibration is raised. You will be attracting what you truly deserve. But these people, past energy, you rushed into that situation. You didn't even know them and they didn't know who you were. But they know who you are now. Yeah. Page of Cups. They told you they're proper sorry. Oh, they're sorry. They're sorry. They just want to come and say, I'm sorry. Just get over it. Get straight back into the cage where I can do my wickedness to you. Oh no. Base of the deck, deaf to that, she's naive, not loving it. Full on transformation mode, rebirth of the big cat. You are moving forward. In some cases, it could also speak about this person is going to hear about a death of a child around them, darling dear. My condolences to lose a child on any level. A child that they didn't give the attention to, didn't give the money that this progeny deserved, darling dear. A child that they didn't pour into. This is also a pregnancy with a reverse Empress, darling dear, child that they don't want. They feel like that they've been burdened in a situation, feel like they're being pushed around. And they want to get away scot-free from this reverse Empress. A what? A hyacinth bouquet. We know their name is Bucket, blood. Bucket. Yeah. A pregnancy is on the table in a situation that they want to escape, darling dear. They don't want to leave no money in a situation and they don't care about the child. Whether they're wishing the child's death or it's actually going to be a death, only time will tell, darling dear. Told you, they're in a situation where there's no love. The same energy they gave you, darling dear. They're the wrong package at the wrong address. So fun and games, right? Fits and giggles until it happened to them. Base of the deck, bad luck, and Zemblanity knows their address. Wheel of Fortune on its face, darling dears. They got the bad luck, darling dear. They wish. Would love to come back. The divine has a different plan for you. Continue to be single, darling dear, until you aren't. But pay attention to whomsoever comes your way, because you are she or he for whom the sun rises. Know your worth and add tax. Let's get some final messages. Then I'm out of here, because this is a long-ass read, because it got interrupted. This is the first deck I touched. All right. Any more intel for the big cats that had the wrong package at your right address? Pentacalum is saying, look where it fell. Boss mode. Somebody's going to be creating a new business. Some kind of idea is about to take off, darling. Then you saw me itching my hand, digging for that gold in my palm. The 8 also speaks about your spiritual strength, and it also speaks about something that you do which shows you're caring for others, darling dear. This is where you find your bag, and a bag is about to come towards you today. Something that you've been working towards. You've made nothing but steady progress. Once you realize that you only got one life, and there's lessons to be learned, right? We've got Mars, Aries energy. It also speaks about whatever you took action towards. It speaks about your desires and your initiation, darling dear. Self-mastery. Mars and Aries energy. And we also have Jupiter in Aries until the 28th of October. So this is an expansion, darling dear. Expansion of yourself. And it could also speak about going into the spotlight. Your business, whatever you've involved yourself in, darling dear, you are balanced for greatness. Something major is coming towards you, right? What did I say? Offers made. Because you chose you, isolating yourself from situations. From those that hate you, you nine them. What about the skullduggerous page that wants to come and lie to the big cat? The skullduggerous page that can't believe how much you've changed. They see that whatever palace you built, it's fire. And they want to move in. They want to come back. Yeah, and lie to you again. They want to come back. What of the skullduggerous page? Right? That rusty cup of opium. Right? What's this? Convenient? Are you a convenience, big cat? Are you a cum bucket? Are you prepared to be pushed around again and beaten with the experience of the wicked who speaks directly to the devil? Listen, what else? Right? Some of you were married to this person. Good God. What did I say? They got something going on in their pantaloon. All of them ones. Listen, there's no smoke without fire. Possibly the reverse empress, the one that's impregnated. Listen, they're carrying Damien, don't you know? Pinky's up. And they see you as something to do, darling dear. I told you there's no emotion, no true emotion in that situation. They just want to take you down and take you out and not to dinner, right? This is soul surgery, darling dears. And some of them you may even need surgery after they finish with you, right? They come to abuse you, darling dear. What else? Seeing as we're here. What else? Soul surgery. Or even physical surgery, darling dears. You may even hear that they have to have physical surgery, right? Because I'm telling you, if it's an itchy and scratchy in the pantaloon, darling dear, or maybe in the back door, for want of better words, they're not loving it, mate. Ugh, just imagine that having to dig out your bottom in public. Yeah, they need a big Fenzik, some form of medication, and they're coming to project. Blame you for everything that they've been through with this reverse empress. Oh well. Leave them where they are, darling dears. Bottom feeders must be allowed to bottom feed, right? Around the feeble-minded and the simpletons. Continue to embrace your inner self, darling. Be ruthless in finding out whom you are. I tell you this all of the time. Face your shadow side, darling dear. This is all part of our lessons as you ascend. Big cat of your lineage. On that note, I drops me mic. Todd love to my Teesprings, Todd love to my Patreon, or simply come back here. And as I always say, don't get smoked. And don't smoke yourself. From the ashes, baby. Namaste. Cat, cat. Cat, cat. Never you forget Khaleesi and Carl. now. You hold the whip. You are he or she for whom the sun rises. Namaste. Cat, cat.